Casey's
Wait,
family
this is a
said the
newborn?
same thing. Newborn.
Like, are y'all crazy?
Y'all are crazy. My brother acts like his wife deserves this vacation because she just had a baby. And it was all she looked forward to during the pregnancy was her trip to Italy. I told my brother that his wife priorities seem fucked up. So I suggest you guys drop the baby in one of those safe haven drop boxes at the fire station because Casey is going to be in for a lifetime of disappointment because of her choices.
Okay, so we're heading right into some riddles, guys. What
Okay.
loses its head in the morning but gets it back at night?
Give me a little time. Does it have to do with hair?
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I could see the correlation.
Just now. It has something to do. So it's not a bonnet or because I'm thinking you lose the the bonnet on your head in the morning and then you put it back on in the night. No?
That's an interesting concept, yeah.
What loses its
But-
head in the morning?
Yeah.
Don't give away the answer just so give me a chance.
But it's close enough.
Is it outside the bedroom?
No.
It's in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna ask if it's risky anymore. Loses its head in the morning. Loses its head in the morning and gains it back. A pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. What question can you never answer yes to? I
If
don't
you're-
even think that. Huh?
If you're sleeping,
Yeah, but you know it's so funny. Like I have a cousin, like she
I hate
literally
that.
has dropsy everywhere, and like we would ask her if she's sleeping, and she would be like, "No." She always jump up and like, "No." I was hearing everything you all was saying. Were
no,
you?
weren't.
Were you now? What month of the year has 28 days?
I feel as though there's a play on words.
Yeah.
What month of the year?
Has 28 days.
It's a play on words. Like I feel, so the answer is not February.
No.
Because February is not only 28.
Exactly.
Every year.
All of them, yeah.
Every year.
What do the numbers 11, 69, and 88 all have in common?
11,
69 and 88 all
88.
have in common. What are you guys thinking of there?
This is a maths question.
No, not really. However, I do have a maths question.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fail. 11, 69.
And 88 all have in common.
I don't know, give up.
They all read the same when placed upside down.
Oh. Oh my god, that was so cool. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
facts.
oh yeah.
Facts.
Who has married many women but has never been married?
A priest.
Right. Okay, now for the math question. For this math question, I don't think I'm going to tell y'all the answer.
I did good this week.
Yeah, you
Except for the pillow one. It took a while.
Yeah.
I needed a hint.
I don't think I'm going to like tell y'all the answer here in the episode. Like I'm gonna let y'all join in the fun, and I'm interested to see
How many people
what
get it?
yeah, like how many people get it in the comments.
Do I have to use my calculator? I have to work it out in my head.
Well, you could use your calculator if you want,
Okay.
and then you just show me the answer, and I'll say yes or no.
Okay.
But yeah, a little suspense for you guys.
Okay.
So if a zookeeper had 100 pairs of animals in her zoo, and 2 pairs of babies are born for each one of the original animals, then sadly, 23 animals don't
I already
survive.
missed the numbers. She has 100 pairs,
Yes.
right?
So if a zookeeper had 100 pairs of animals in her zoo,
Right.
and 2 pairs of babies are born for each one of the original animals,
2 pairs of babies
are
are born for
each
each one.
of
Just
the
now.
original animals.
2 pairs are born to each pair.
Right.
So they coupled up,
Yes.
right?
Then 23 animals don't survive.
Just hold on. Let me work out this first sum just now. Because, right?
Take your time,
Right?
sis.
We reached the. So it is 100 pairs, right? And the 100 pairs, each pair had 2 pairs of cubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then 23 animals don't survive.
Mm-hmm.
How many animals do you have left in total?
Okay. 23 pairs.
No, 23 animals did
Didn't
not survive.
survive.
Just single 23, not pairs. You have to show me the answer, God.
I ain't finished. I'm
Oh,
giving the
okay,
answer
okay,
yet.
okay. Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Okay, just now. Let me try again. It said 23, right?
Yeah.
So a zookeeper has 100 pairs of animals, right?
Right.
Each pair had a pair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
each couple
Well, let me
had
read it over.
2 kids.
So, if
Correct.
a zookeeper had 100 pairs of animals in her zoo, and 2 pairs of babies are born for each one of the original animals,
It's each
Then-
one. That's why I was asking you if they coupled up.
or each one of the original animals, and then sadly, 23 animals don't survive.
Okay. Okay. Just now. So each pair of animals, each one of them had a pair. There's a female zoo.
Well, I don't know what's happening there.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I can't do this on my phone. I want to write. Can I use the board just now?
Sure.
Hold on.
If a zookeeper had 100 pairs of animals in her zoo and 2 pairs of babies are born for each one of the original animals, then sadly, 23 animals don't survive. How many animals do you have left in total?
23 died, right?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. But close enough. So, with that being said, better luck next week. But let's see what you viewers have to say. Okay, so
Okay.
I can't wait to see like how much you guys come up with the answers. Like, please join in. Like, it's fun.
I like that one. I need more maths quizzes.
Have your mind going a little bit, because
Yeah.
like for me, like I was like, wait, what? And then I did it again. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
carry you back to
Primary school.
yeah, basically when they're asking these poor kids some. Actually, you know what? I think this was like I think SCA is a little bit more tricky. Like I feel as though sometimes they're messing with these kids' mind because sometimes the answer like literally right there, and it's like, why you didn't
Is
just
it weird in?
yeah, boy, just train off these poor kids.
That's why they teach us English and maths. And you have to learn to listen and read.
True.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to another week with us. We are officially on the exact half mark of our 100 video. We are moving up to 100. We are at 50. It's directly half now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Time moves by so quickly.
So quickly. Okay, so diving into the sips and spills of the week. Buckle up. This one is a lengthy one. For all those who don't know, the Sips and Spills group chat is where you'll send in your dilemmas to us through our DMs, either Instagram or TikTok, and we share them with you.
And of course, all your dilemmas will remain anonymous. Have no fear.
Yes, our lips and eyes are sealed with regards to the sender.
And this is a gentle reminder that we are not licensed therapists,
nor are we licensed psychiatrists.
We're just two girls enjoying chatting and discussing everything and anything.
Don't take anything we say to heart. We're just sharing our thoughts and our views.
However, if we do see any dilemmas that need professional help,
we would send you all the details to a licensed professional locally, and for our foreign listeners, we would surely send you all a link to an online professional. I'm 24 years of age. I met this guy named. We're not giving out names here. This name sounds real, so I'm gonna make a fake name for him, right? I'm 24 years of age. I met this guy named Josh. Josh is tall, dark-skinned, handsome, well put together, and intelligent.
Okay.
We met last year, January, through Tinder. Guys, Tinder is just not the place, okay?
Yeah. I feel as though Tinder, like we keep saying it all the time, Tinder is like definitely a hookup app.
Yeah.
Definitely a hookup app.
Mm-hmm. And our first actual meetup was an outing to the beach with one of my close friends in March of last year. I immediately fell in love with him because he was everything I wanted in a guy. So I thought. At the time we met, Josh was unemployed. Why is it this? Womp womp. Hey! Not sure why I always attract broken men. Please pray that away. They could be broken.
Yeah, at least you know what you just be going for.
Pray that away.
Don't stop looking for people that you need to bring up.
Yeah.
Or take care of.
Take care of. No. And when I say pray that away, pray away broken men in its entirety. It could be broken with no ambition financially, and they could be broken.
And that's true. Like, sometimes people go into a down time in their life, and at that stage in their life, they could be only broken, unemployed. But once you have ambition and once you have something going for you and you have that drive, yes. But sitting down home and playing video games and not trying to elevate yourself.
That is not it.
Yeah,
you don't know how I feel about video games.
You don't need that in your life.
Right? Touchy subject. Not sure why I always attract broken men. Josh didn't really want to go out with me because he was financially unstable and didn't have a job.
Okay.
Josh should be looking for a job instead of dating.
Well, Josh making sense. I can't take you out, so I'm not going to make you spend your money.
That is true. But Josh should be dating. He shouldn't be dating. He should be looking for a job. Josh is on the wrong app. What Josh doing there on Tinder?
Oh, passing time. Like I said, the app is for hookups.
Right? I assisted Josh with getting a job where he ended up working at a fast food restaurant. he would have started working in late April into May. 3 months had passed, and I really wanted to ask him to date or make a further step in our relationship, as we were only friends. We eventually started going out, and which was just 2 dates. One was on the avenue, and the other was at Boy Code. What's Boy Code?
Interesting.
What's Boy Code?
I'm assuming it's a
If-
guy.
Oh, what? Clear it up here. If you're wondering what boy... Should I read it?
Yeah.
If you're wondering what Boy Code is, it's a gay club. Yes, I'm a guy. Okay.
Mhm.
August came, and Josh returned to school to finish his degree. And I asked again if he was ready to be in a relationship or taking a further step. He was like, no, Josh, not serious, eh? I just thought you should know. I was
very unserious.
very unserious. I was very patient and knew so wait, hold on just now. So you say Boy Code is a gay club, is a club. That's not date. Going to the club is not date.
He mean that they hang out?
But
Because I don't want to be taken on a date on the avenue either.
Well,
So he mean hang out?
I think it depends on where you're going on the avenue. The avenue don't have some restaurants now.
Well, Angelo's is on the avenue-ish.
I think
I like
depending on the vibe you're going with.
I don't really like. I wouldn't consider dates. It's like we're gonna hang out.
Yeah, if you're gonna hang
Don't
out.
use a date word.
I was very patient and knew he had his own situations going on and understood on his point of view. 3 weeks after,
Situation.
Josh told me he's deleting all his social medias, IG, Facebook, and won't be active until he finishes his degree.
What's the situation though?
So he won't be distracted.
From what? Distracted
Social
with what?
media?
Alright.
Okay. Our conversation decreased and become non-existent until I realized I was blocked. Oh shit. I was hurt, but I just assumed it was for the best and
Am I
tried to
missing
move
part
on
of the story?
with my head high. About one or two days later, me and a couple of friends were hanging out and decided to invite someone that we knew in our circle that we don't really talk to, just to hang. When the person came, we all were hanging and having a drink. One of my friends having a drink at one of my friends' home. We asked the person, why do you look so sad? They responded that they broke up with their boyfriend the same day. I felt so bad and asked what happened and such because I was nosy and wanted to mind their business. You know, mid-conversation, the person telling us what occurred, they mentioned Josh's name.
Oh, snaps.
So I was like, Josh who? So they were in a relationship with Josh since July. I was devastated, not because of the situation, but that Josh could have been upfront and say, well, I found someone, But no, he wants to be a meow. So I tell the person, me and him was dating. So I thought, but just so he stopped talking to me, and I haven't spoken to him since whenever. The person messaged Josh to tell him.
Bacchanal.
I was here with them, and Josh ended up calling me the next day, apologizing to me, and lied, saying, oh, he met someone.
So he unblocked to apologize?
That's strange as well. But it wasn't that serious, and he knew that I liked him and all kind of shit. I blocked him because you ain't gonna take me for no ass twice. I know I was not wrong for blocking him, but I continuously meet guys like this, and apparently I have a type, and they all do me this. Any advice? Sorry for cursing, but I still upset about it, and anytime I see him, he will get a proper cut ass. Cut ass. No, say no to violence.
Cut ass?
Cut ass. Say no to violence.
Why are you going to beat him for?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Love you guys.
Don't.
Oh, love you too.
Oh, love you too.
don't give him a cutoff. Don't do it. Just
Yeah,
don't do
like
it.
don't stoop to
Don't
that
do it.
level.
Yeah, don't do it. Say no to violence, okay? Um, I think in, in this scenario here, right? What did he say? What was your first date? The first date was
I'm
where?
assuming they met
On
for
the
first time on
avenue. Right. Okay, so you're giving too much of yourself away. But in terms of you're giving too much of yourself, when I say giving too much of yourself away, I don't mean like physically. I mean like you're very kind, which is fine. Nothing is wrong with that. But at this point, some people take advantage of that. So you help them so much, and they know damn well they wasn't interested. It was just he seemed to just was be using you. You probably do up the application and all them thing because as he said, which is also strange that he even unblocked it because I don't understand if you block somebody and what's your reason for unblocking them to say they apologize for what? Just leave the person blocked. To me, if you block somebody, it means you really don't give a shit anymore. So, mm, okay, all right. We want me to say sorry for blocking, yeah?
Yeah,
No,
blocked.
you block. I'm not sorry. But yeah, I think that too, like, and I feel as though you already showed the person, you showed him that you already like him more than he likes you. You didn't give him a chance to see if it is he really like you. You pursued in terms of asking about the date and stuff. Let him ask for the dates. I guess let the person ask. He not showing you anything. You don't push for that. If he not showing you that, just that's it. That's your answer. That's your answer. Um, the next thing is your requirements, places that you call in dates. The club for sure. I think the club over the avenue. It's definitely not a date. It's definitely not a date.
Yeah.
So use a friend. Use a friend to lead on. Use a friend to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the issue there. You need to raise your I'm not saying your standards low. I ain't saying that. But you have to raise your bar. So don't accept no club as no date. Don't a date. And then yeah, move on from there. Probably change your environment too if you're looking for somebody else. Change your environment, change your way you think about yourself. I'm not saying anything bad about yourself. That's not what I'm saying. But just know you're with you don't with a club as a date. You ain't with that. That's my advice.
So I agree with like most of what you're saying. Like I feel as though to start off, Tinder is like I don't
Oh
know.
Lord, well yeah, that's the next thing. I forgot that.
I trying to think of the percentage of people who actually meet persons on Tinder and make a genuine connection, a genuine long lasting connection. I feel as though we know it to be a hookup app. So I feel as though if that's where you're going, you should go with you should go with that intention, right? Because that's what they came here for, to hook up and for a fun time, right? So you all met up, you all went on the beach, things nice, right? You are attracted to the person physically, okay, but you don't know if he was attracted to you. And clearly, like Sherain said, you clearly liked him more than he did, right? You got him a job, right? Now, his first excuse was, you asked him about going on, his first excuse was, well, he not working. Fair. I support that, right? But he started working, and then 3 months later, you have to be asking for the date. You should not even
Be asking that.
They ask for that date because you help him get a job. I think the next thing, even if he didn't want to necessarily go out and be in a relationship with you or anything like that, the next thing should have been like, okay, well, you know, you helped me get this job within this first paycheck. I feel as though I want to take you out. I want to like treat you or whatever. And I feel as though since that didn't come up, that should have been a signal for you to be like, okay, he's not really interested. And the thing about it is, I feel as though sometimes you just know, you just have an idea that, okay, this person is not that interested in me, but you're still trying to like, you know, okay, you know, let me initiate the situation or whatever. But once you realize that you're putting in more effort than the other person, I think you shouldn't even waste your time. Like, you just hear people say all the time, like, those who like you. And sometimes you're like, oh, God, I don't really like the ones who like me, though. But basically, you should go around people who are intentional about dating and who are intentional about getting to know you. And it seemed as though, like, he didn't really care too much. Yes, you all went out on the avenue and boy code, but I'm sure you initiated those things. And after that, all of a sudden, he needs to focus on school and delete. I feel in that moment is when he got the person, and he probably didn't want you to see it because who knows, he probably was feeling bad because he felt as though he owed you because you're the one who was helping him elevate himself in a sense, right? So I feel as though that's probably why he would have blocked you. But I'm glad that you are aware that you are attracted to a certain type. So now you could actually be, you wouldn't have blinders on.
Yeah.
So in a sense, you'll be like,
he's actually open to like fixing that.
Yeah. So
He's not in
like,
denial.
so like, I think honestly, you should try to like look outside of Tinder, definitely. Like, go other places,
not the
like
place.
go other places and try to meet other people, hang out at different places. But yeah, you seem like a really nice person, so don't worry. Don't worry. You keep giving out that good energy, and trust me, something you would attract somebody that is worth your time. Yeah.
Don't stoop to that level. Don't say no to
Yeah, I
violence.
don't even think it's worth
Like, if
cutting
you see
his
him,
ass.
just
Like
I just think if you see him, you still didn't see him. Like, I mean,
actually, I feel as though if I was in your position, I would have acknowledged him. I'd have just been like, "Hey, what's up?" But not anything to like have long conversation. Like,
I think it depends on where the person is. In terms of being irritated with the other human being. I say human being. And I only say human being because that's how I feel about some people around. Like, if I see a friend or a ex, I just like, I'm not going to acknowledge it. If I have passed that stage, you're no longer just a human being. I'll acknowledge it. Hi, no long talk. I'll reach there. It wouldn't be any long talk, but hi, and keep it pushing.
You good? I like to do that. You good?
I ain't even saying that. I really don't care.
Yeah. But
if you ask me if I could, yes. I'm not even asking again if you could too. I'm not returning any question. but yeah, if you see him anywhere, don't tell him hi.
Yeah, and that person, like bacchanal, how you anyway?
You don't have to go out your way though, eh? So you see him at the next side of the road, you don't have to go out your way to kill him.
Don't do that.
You see him, and at that point in time, you see him, you didn't see him.
Yeah,
you don't need to go home and message and say, "Hey, I see you." No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Now, if you pass him on the same side of the avenue, on the same walkway or something, you see all them eye make for hi, keep it pushing. But you'd have to cut his ass. No. Why don't you cut his ass though? You give him money?
Yeah. I like it's so yeah, it's so unnecessary. Please don't.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because in the long run you'll just embarrass yourself. Like
Keep it cute.
Yeah.
Keep it demure. keep it mindful.
And cutesy.
You don't want to just break out in a fight random on a Friday evening and you just see this guy and just cutting your ass and then all of a sudden you making TikTok, Instagram, Facebook from all different devices. That's not cute.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next sip and spill story. I met this guy 3 years ago. We dated, but wasn't in a relationship because he told me I was too young, so we can just be friends, etc. What is the etc. about? What's the etc.? Friends, etc. Okay. Okay, read between lines. 24/7, this guy and I were together mostly every day. And a year after, I found out he had a girlfriend. And they were together 5 years and more. We had a big argument over the situation, and some months after, I started back talking to this guy and forgave him. So I guess they had a big argument and they stopped talking, and then some months after, they start back talking, right?
This is after she found out about the girlfriend?
Yeah.
And she forgave him?
She forgave him, thinking he had changed. He said it's over with them, but a little while after, I found out they were still together, and he doesn't know I knew that I play along.
What we playing along for?
Am I stupid to be in this mix? Am I wrong?
Yes.
So, sis, I don't want to call you stupid.
You asking.
I don't want to
We didn't
call
it
you
stupid. You asking us. And my answer to you is yes.
I don't want to call you stupid, but why are you involved in this stupid situation? Because, like, 5 years and 3 years you're all talking, and he didn't even mention that he had somebody. And the reason is because you're too young and you're all doing all your friends and etc. Yeah, you're wasting your time. If this is the only person that you are involved with, you're definitely wasting
He
your
not even
time.
wasting your time.
Yeah, you wasting. Like we always say this, like
I've
once you
never
don't
heard
know.
of people gaslighting themselves. Like,
Yeah.
you can see.
She
You
playing
can
along,
see,
right?
You playing along. Like if you're gonna do him you playing along, not doing him anything negatively.
No, it ain't.
It's profiting him. So no, if that's the case, I think the best thing to do. Well, you know me. At this point, I am the harsher. I'm the harsher,
Between the two of us,
slightly petty
yeah.
of the two of us, right?
Yeah.
I would say
I just still try to find like some
I would say just to leave. It just you don't even need to have a conversation. Just change your phone number. You start fresh. We need to have a conversation with this man for again. You had enough conversation. You shouldn't even be allowed to have conversations with him because you're going to forgive him again at this point. But you're playing along. Playing along with what? Your heart? No. Do better for yourself. Leave that man alone. That man is not your own.
Facts. I agree with what Sherain say. Like I feel as though like it at this stage, like he playing you for a fool. Like okay, for the first time, okay. That was your mistake. You didn't know. You didn't pick up on
my
it.
bad.
Then the second time around, like he's just gonna continue doing it. So I don't know if this friendship is worth having, but if that's the case, I feel as though you all need to like take
friendship
out
because I feel as though you're saying friendship.
Right.
At this point, it's not
the friendship and etc. So like I feel as though you need to take out the etc. And then on top of that, I don't even think. And on top of it, I don't even think he's really a friend because I feel as though these are things that you would discuss and say, hey, I have somebody, you know, but you're not saying that. He wants to play.
Who's going to discuss that?
Exactly. He want to play the two of you all and have his cake and eat it.
Right.
So, No. Are you wrong? Yes. Like, get yourself out of it. And then you wouldn't want to be, you wouldn't want to be in a situation where it was you being the main girlfriend and then this person on the side doing this to you. So, as much as you probably have feelings towards him, the fact that he has not said, hey, let us be together, it means that he doesn't really want you or value you.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
it does go sometimes.
pick up yourself and leave, girl. To have other things to do out there. Because I want to say it have other people, I want to say it have, use the term, it have other fish in the sea. And as much as that statement is true, there are lots of, identical fishes as well. So be wary. It's probably just a fish twin. A lot of fishes, they don't give birth to one fish. It's a, a school of fishes. So it may be the fish brother. Who knows? Just be careful.
The sea have oil in it. I feel
just
every
be
time
careful.
I come up with a different thing.
Oh, it was pee?
Yeah, it have
pee in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pee in the pool.
But just be careful. I don't think that it doesn't have good men out there. That's not what I am thinking. I think just right now it seems, not that it is, it seems to be a needle in a haystack. So just take your time. I know everybody wants to find love. Hell, we know.
And then the thing is, he come back into your life and then want to disrupt your peace.
That's the thing. That's the thing. And
I hate when guys do that. They say that
I could say that I'm guilty in my past.
to disrupt people's peace.
You see, I think the worst thing to do is when you accept that person back. Like when because that reaching out is just to see if it is your would enough. And once you do that, that's just, oh yeah, I still have she. Oh, I could do this again.
I don't know. I wonder if it's like a game to them sometimes.
I believe so. When I sit,
because what are your intentions in this situation? What are your intentions? Your intentions is not to be with her. Your intentions is to
play the field,
to have her because you can have her.
When I sit down and I think in a group of male friends, this man is talking about me. Like, yeah, I guess she
some
back
some men don't really talk like that though. Some men don't really. It obviously will have the immature ones who like and joke about it, but it have the ones
men
who.
But what I say is in
about it at all.
Overthinking mind, and I pre-embarrass myself before anything even happens, and I hear myself in a non-existent chat with you and your boys, and I am the fly on the wall, and you're saying, yeah, I guess she back in her. No, she answer me.
That kind of really back in on like reality hit
I
like
be like, nah, you mad? No, I'm not giving you that that benefit of the doubt. No. I just get pre-embarrassed. So I not waiting. I know it.
Well, that's a good mindset to have though, because then that saves you from future embarrassment.
I mean, it is, and everything has its pros and its cons. Yeah, it is a good mindset in that scenario. But I'm not gonna lie, it's overthinking. It's not healthy.
Well, the
right?
Overthinking, yes, but in a
Right,
situation like this where
yes.
she already had the facts from before, and then now this, yeah, girl. Better is out there.
Better is out there. I have a little video to show you.
Sure.
What's the youngest age you would date if it was legal?
10.
10. Yeah. You know that's better status, no bro. What's the youngest age you would date if it was legal?
I'll go 13.
13.
This is
Yeah.
just turban.
Probably can go still younger
Like
than
I'm
people
trying
cute, you know?
to figure
Cuteness
out
just
if they
draw you in.
understand what, but
So,
she understood the
Go younger than
question.
The cuteness will draw you in.
So you date somebody younger.
They
Yeah.
paid
Alright.
people to
What's
answer
the
these
youngest
things.
age you would date if it was legal?
I pick
She
12.
she understood the question.
You don't
Yeah,
find 12
she
is too young?
understood.
I,
Right,
I
The
that's not the
first
young
guy,
age for you? Oh, it's fine.
why she understood?
concerned because she
12,
actually said the
14.
cuteness.
12 or 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. Still, that's crazy because
It is disturbing.
because she say yeah. I'll go for the I'll go. I not giving she a pass either.
No, I'm not giving her a pass. I mean, she like the first guy. I was like, oh my god, he definitely didn't understand the question. The second girl, she understood the question because she was able to like
Give her a reason why.
yes, but to say 10, 13, and what 12, guys.
This is disturbing. Like
First of
and
all,
y'all-
a 10-year-old is like a baby.
I
My child is a baby.
like
like what?
first of all, what
Because
y'all are pedos, and y'all don't even have common sense because on top of it,
y'all putting this on TV.
y'all
On
are putting this on
social
social
media.
media. Which, by the way,
Which country is that though? Is it?
is it Jamaica?
No, I don't think it's
it-
Jamaica. That's definitely not. Hello, that's not a Jamaican accent.
Is it Barbados?
No, I'm wondering if it was.
Vinci?
I was wondering if it was Vinci or if it was Antigua. I'm not sure.
I don't know. If all I know the accent.
But that is definitely not
or
a
if all I know
Jamaican accent.
Where the video is from, let us know in the comments now. But apart from that, where they from? This is disturbing.
Yeah, it is because I still like I'm trying to figure out what is sexual, but then again, she didn't describe it as sexy. She described it as cute. So that
still
is
don't-
weird. I want my man to look sexy. I don't want my man to look cute like a baby. See the difference, guys? See.
Her answer as well is disturbing.
It is. I didn't say that it wasn't disturbing. I just said that she definitely understood what she was answering to.
Because she did not understand. I don't think she did. Because if you did, and why she understood? Because she gave a reason.
Yeah.
What was the question? The question wasn't.
So I'm familiar with the interviewer, right? And a lot of the people that he interviewed, I sometimes feel as though they don't understand half of the words that he is using, right? So when it started, that's why I was like, okay, I wonder if this man who answered 10 understood what he was saying. But that's why I say with the second one, we know for sure. She definitely understood, and that was her final answer. Girl, you're sick. You're sick. Oh my god, the next question is to ask, so what was the youngest you all ever been with?
But
It
I
had to
don't
send-
even. I just find
it
they should
had to
just send the
send
police and lock
SUV.
them up immediately.
Yeah.
Because
Special victim unit for them.
Olivia Benson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even want them to send Olivia, you know. I want them to send what's his name? She partner.
Elliot.
I want them to send Elliot.
I miss Elliot. I miss that show.
Elliot and Ice Cube. I can't remember his name from the show. Yeah, I want them to rock them up. Say no to violence. But as I said what I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Speechless.
what? Just what?
Speechless.
Touching on TV shows a little bit, that reminds me about Selling Sunset that dropped on Friday. Are we going to discuss?
Yes.
So I feel as though the season started off with Mary, that little tiff, which isn't really anything big, because who's have a beef with Mary? I don't think you can have a beef with Mary. Like,
Every time I hear Mary in
something.
arguments,
It's like having a beef with a wall.
I remember Christine saying like it's like and like it always play in my mind because like I never noticed it until she mentioned it and she's like she just be like
She does.
Mary does not like confrontation and you can see it shows.
But here was my thing, right? With them. Like, okay, so for Mary specifically, you know you cannot deal with confrontation. In the scenario, I do not think she was wrong. I agree with her answer. Right? Because it was about the Instagram question or whatever. And who was the most potster on whatever. Right? And she said, Chelsea, I agree. However, I believe that you know, based on your answer, Emma is there, who's clearly Chelsea's bulldog, right? Or lapdog or whatever. That was gonna go. It was gonna reach, it was gonna have a tiff. Like in my head, like And apart from that, I feel as though Chelsea overreacted in that situation.
Yeah, I agree because like I feel as though they are not friends. They have openly said we are not friends. I don't owe you anything. They ask her questions in these interviews. They specifically ask you certain questions to get certain answers to cause certain dramas, right? Right. So in that moment, she answered and probably forget Emma sitting right next to me. But at the end of the day, you said what you said, and you have your reasons for why you said it. Stand on it. So I feel as though when she came at you, you should just be like, well, yeah, this is how I feel, and let's keep it moving. But because Mary don't like confrontation, she always going in a circle, like...
Yeah, it's like, what's going on?
Yeah, but if you know you don't like confrontation, then don't respond. Say, I'd rather not say it.
Yeah.
Now, they will press you, especially if you say, or just say something back, you find it have put stirs, or change it back.
Take a political
who you
answer.
think is?
Say Jason.
Yeah.
Say your man.
Yeah.
That's about it. Them don't care.
Yeah.
And then, which followed up with that argument about the how Chelsea was dressed to come for the open house to meet clients and stuff. And I felt as though, okay, yes, she was right. However, in that moment, I feel she was nitpicking because she knows she had a tiff with her. Number one. Number two, I feel as though once you open that door, it is a general consensus that a lot of people thinks, yes, you're fashionable and your fashion sense, we love it. Is it appropriate for an office? No. It isn't. So once you cross that line, ensure that you're willing to uphold it for everybody. Because you wanted to say that then when you should have said that however long now.
Yeah.
However long now. It needed to be said however long now. I think the only person I see dresses fashionably appropriate is Brie.
Agree. I love Brie's style.
Love her style. And if we just leaving it as appropriate, Nicole, and see that Maya came on the screen.
We could even put Nicole when she show up to the open house with Chandelier.
Was her ass out?
Nicole.
Was her ass out?
Her ass wasn't out, but she was going to the Oscars. Like I feel.
Yeah, it was inappropriate as well.
It was inappropriate, but it was covered. But it was like
inappropriate.
Nicole is very different.
She's very different. And well, I guess Alana, who's a new person now.
I like how Alana. I like how she dresses.
But the next thing is, if you're going to talk about
very
people
simple.
dressing like a disco, Let's talk about Amanza. She is the damn disco ball.
Amanza.
And very much irrelevant. She needs to be off of the show. Does she sell any houses? No.
So I don't know. I think I have a soft spot for Amanza because
Oh,
I
really?
feel as though like she went through so much. Now, guys, I have not seen the full season. I've seen half. I'm halfway through, and I don't know if things will change, but I feel as though like I have a soft spot for Amanza. I feel as though she went through a lot in her 47 years of life, and she's struggling. Like I feel as though she needs this job to provide for her kids. And I think that's also why they
She
still
needs
have her
this
there.
job. That's the next thing. Does she need this job?
So what you
because
suggest?
because she could have a job, but this job would provide her with the glitz and the glams.
Right.
Let's be for real. If it is you just need to provide for your kids, you could live a simple
think
lifestyle. Nothing wrong, but you want to be in the ends.
Her background is actually interior design though.
Right. She should stick to stage and houses.
Right, but I don't think it was paying the amount that she wanted. Also, I don't think she gets child support. That's the
Well,
that's the last thing I know. But
what
I
you
understand
telling
what
me?
you're saying.
What
like,
you telling? Yeah, oh, see,
But
okay.
I understand what you're
Because
saying. Get another job.
Get another job.
However,
You can-
she probably need to also leave LA and find probably
This is
somewhere
what I'm
else.
saying.
The
What you
standard of-
staying there for? You're staying there because it has a standard of living that you like, a luxurious life. You like, which is fine. Everybody likes it. But if you are not doing if you cannot, you're trying and it's failing. What are you going to do? You have other things out there. Try reset. But this is not for you. And I personally don't like her. I think she's quite fake.
I don't know. But last season she had a lot of contention between her and other people. I'm hoping that eases up because she went through her little health crisis in the last season. Okay. But I still have a little soft spot for Amanza.
I wish everybody good health. That's all I'm gonna say on this topic.
Yeah.
And that is genuine. I wish everyone good health. I don't wish anyone ill health. And I also wish that no one pretends or overplays their health for sympathy as well.
Well, when she started to talk about for her birthday party and she was talking about like she almost died, I was like, Lord Jesus, please don't let this be a season filled with her saying she almost died.
As a personality.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I have to say about her. Because right now, I think Nicole is even more relevant than her on the show. And I don't even like Nicole.
Who's Nicole again?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know why Nicole is there. Is Nicole like blackmailing them to be on the show? Like I'm trying to figure it out.
She's actually selling houses, though.
I don't care.
She's actually selling houses. That whole thing,
don't
that
like
crying thing, I hate that shit. You say a shit and then when people confront you, it's a crying scene.
She just cried too.
That shit she do with Chriselle. I don't even like Chriselle. Next fake one to me.
Chriselle. I don't know what I feel about Chriselle. Like I had neither here nor there.
You see,
And
this what she do this season
I need to see it.
is exactly why
see
I
it. neither
saw
here nor
this.
there.
That girl is very two-faced.
Chriselle.
That girl is very two-faced because how you could in the beginning. You saw the beginning.
Right.
Because that's when she went with Bree and she was like, oh my God, are you coming back to the group? I miss you in the office or whatever. The interaction with her.
Serious? I was thinking they're buddies.
I'm thinking that's your girl. That your real friend.
I haven't.
Fine. Should I say the what
Go
happened
ahead,
in the end?
I'll watch it later.
So later in the season, there was a conflict with one of Bree's friends came and gave her news about Chelsea's husband, he was spotted with another woman, allegedly. Because there was no pictures. Proof for me is not text. Proof to me is pictures. That's receipts. Right? And she came and she met up with Bree, and she had the conversation with her woman to woman. Bree felt uncomfortable with the information because they've been
weird.
civil. They've been civil. Not that they are friends, they've been civil. Right? In terms of when she sees her outside in public events, she would say hi. That's it. That's not her friend. She made that clear. She ended up reaching out to Chelsea and telling Chelsea that she wants to talk to her and whatnot, and she told her what the information, right? Chelsea was sad. She told her thanks, and she made sure and tell Chelsea this, taking into consideration what happened between us. I come into you because woman to woman, I wouldn't want this, right? Is it that Bree felt like a bit of satisfaction to see you crumble after the way you treated her about her family and call her family disgusting and whatnot? Now, Bree's family dynamic is not something for me. It's not something I agree with for me. But if that's her life, you live it, baby. That not affecting me. But the way how Chelsea injected herself and had so much to say for 2 years, not 1, 2 years, it was bullying. You really feel, I mean, I could talk for me. I would say karma. I would say karma. I mean, I'm not going to sit down here. I might not have gone and take the information to her. I would not speak that. I'd just let the cookie crumble, however, because at this point, to me personally, I don't. At this point, if I was Bree, I don't care about her. So I don't care about her good. I don't care about her bad. I don't want nobody coming and talk to me about that girl. Guys,
That's exactly how I feel, because I find like, why the friend coming and telling her this? Like, like, if I know you don't like somebody, I'm not gonna tell you anything about them.
like,
That's just me. No. No.
right? But do I think that she felt satisfied in the knowing the karma one, and just that the way how it happened, the universe played out? Yeah, it's like, what's he weird? What a coincidence. Not coincidence, it's not a weird, you know.
Karma? What you
Not
trying
karma.
to say?
But look at that. How ironic. Ironic is a word. How ironic. I mean, it's not that you're basking, you know. It's, to me, I would look at it as, look at how you try to make yourself seem as though you better than me because you married
she have everything
and you
well
have your
put
shit together.
together.
And look at you now. After you spent 2 years, what you should have been doing is minding your business. I would have felt like that. Do I feel bad if Bree actually felt like that? If she admits she felt like that? No. I don't feel bad. I think she's entitled. I think she's entitled to feel that way. Right? But going back to Chriselle, Chelsea found out the information, and she had her friends over, and in that conversation, Madam Emma, and she wasn't thinking anything about it, Emma and Chriselle decided to say, do you think it came from a genuine place? Was it organized? Why did it have to be filmed or whatnot? My thing is, your point is valid. Your point valid or not? But all yeah, to set up, to put people on blast and organize with the filming crew when it's somebody else and all their friend, when it's all their enemy, all they okay with it. So even if that is the truth, and Bree knew what information it was and set up with the girl. How that make her different from all you? How? And so they're doing this thing for views?
Yep.
Chriselle been done it.
They all in the same boat.
All in the same boat.
Until it fall on them.
All in the same boat. Chriselle did to Nicole last season when she was accusing her of being on drugs. She could have pulled her aside. She didn't have to wait until filming. I didn't hear Ole saying that. Ole joined in and chimed in on it. Nobody talk about that. Nobody talk about that. Nicole and all didn't even talk about that homophobic thing on camera when Ole was filming. She didn't do that. That wasn't some press thing. I mean, that's not all bad, eh? But what I'm saying is she didn't do it like that. But all it is do it constantly. But now all they wanted to... You and Chriselle, Emma and Chriselle, want to turn to Brie? I'm sorry, it have not... Well, it can't make me dislike Brie. Because Brie is what you get. She is what you eat. She is what you're going to get. She's not fake. That's my take on Brie. I rocks with Brie.
I like her too.
I like her. I like her.
Oh my God, it's very unfortunate that Chelsea have to go through this because I don't wish that on anybody.
I don't wish it on anybody.
However, you went in hard.
You did.
You went in hard and you talk about broken homes and you talk about all sorts of stuff, making her feel as though at the end of the day, yes, she made a decision to go with somebody who have many kids with many women, but she's a damn good mother. She always put her child first.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did we miss out anybody?
As much as I feel as though people takes Bree's strong exterior, meaning she don't break or nothing like that. You'll see her get upset or whatnot, right? Y'all don't know the way how she went in for 2 years. That is a mental stress on someone to come into work every day. You don't know if it is when she go home, she actually like, it's like a, and she probably shed a tear. The same way you have to sit down and cry in front of the same woman who you bash for being in a broken home. That's just, and I never necessarily hear her give a genuine. She apologized. I didn't buy the apology. I didn't buy the apology. The apology on the beach last season. I didn't buy that shit, and Brie didn't either.
Brie didn't buy it either.
Right, so
it was just for
I
don't know for who to feel happy.
Exactly.
To feel good about the stuff, I should say.
Exactly.
Did we miss anybody?
Oh God, Emma. Emma is the next one. You see she?
Emma. Emma. I thought Emma and Mary were good. And then I was really like shocked when I see the season start and
Emma is Chelsea and Chelsea friend only.
yeah, boy. I didn't realize they kind of like separated completely. I knew she was still kind of like in the middle, but it seems as though she picked a side.
She picked a side.
And I'm
she
sure
did the
Chriselle
same
was
thing
like, yeah, either pick a side or...
With who?
With Mary and Chriselle.
Well, which is shocking because Chriselle felt like she shouldn't have to pick a side between Brie and Chelsea. Again, which comes me back to that girl being fake.
Oh boy.
Anywho, we're moving into the Reddit saga.
Yes.
You going?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for showing my tits to Jehovah's Witnesses? Yeah. So, I'm a newish homeowner, 40 years old female. Bought my first house about 3 years ago. I love it, but I constantly get people knocking on the door, selling roofs, windows, whatever. No soliciting signs don't help. Interestingly, though, I have never had Jehovah Witnesses come by. So this morning I was getting ready for the day, doing my hair and makeup in my towel when someone knocks. Sometimes I don't answer, but I was near the door, so I opened it. These two guys immediately see me in my towel and say, "Oh, sorry, but don't leave." So I, annoyed, ask, "What do you want?" They seem a bit flustered and say, "We want to talk to you about a scripture. We are Jehovah Witnesses." I really don't know what came over me, but without hesitation, I say, "Oh, Jehovah Witnesses," open my towel and give them a little shimmy. One looks real upset and turns his head, and the younger one looks shocked and takes a second to turn off my porch. In the moment, I think I'm hilarious and point 114 feminist anarchy. That's how you pronounce it? Anarchy. Yeah. In the moment, I think I'm hilarious and 1 point for feminist anarchy. But after a bit, I feel really guilty. It's in my core not to disrespect people's religious beliefs, but I would never have done something like this if they weren't in my personal space. Is this anything? Is this an R thing to do? What? Why'd she say that? I'll just say sorry.
Religious thing?
She just said, "Is this an R thing to do?" Maybe it's an ass. That's what she wanted. Anyway.
Am I the asshole for doing this?
I'm just going to say that. Right,
I
so
don't know.
So, should I read that over? Am I the asshole? Am I morally struggling?
So I feel as though not giving you props because you should not have.
Like what?
Because as you said, he's
sis?
a young man, right? He's a young man. I feel as though when they came to your door and they realized that your window, and saw you through your window and realized that you're in a towel.
No, she opened the door.
Oh, she opened the door and that's when they saw that she was in the towel
Yeah.
and they said sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they just want to give her a scripture.
When did she realize it was Jehovah's Witness?
They announced it after they say, "I want to give you a scripture. We are Jehovah Witnesses."
Oh. Why did you do that? You could... No thank you still works. And even if they're still talking, after no thank you, it just means close your door.
I feel like, well, number one, you come out in your towel and they saw that. I think they should have been like, "Okay, well, I see that,
You catch you at a bad
we
time.
caught you at your bad time." And like, someone just leave like a little pamphlet, "We leaving this with you." Now is not the time for no scripture. Secondly, hello, I think you're a sex offender now. Because
Yeah.
how could you just... That is so disrespectful.
Very.
Like, these people
Why
come
would you
in
do
to
that?
give you a scripture, and you... Next thing, the boy never see anybody naked before. And you just like...
This is what I'm saying. This is little
Your 40-year-old breasts. And you just...
why are you doing... You should have never done that.
So, number one is either they're going to start to raid your home and come every weekend because they think you need Jesus, one. Or two, nobody coming back. Nobody coming back because you're going to be known as a sex offender. Like...
You didn't think this through fully.
And then, what is the age group? Because, like, for instance, like in Trinidad, there are young people who carry the scripture. It doesn't only be older people. There are young people who go.
Like,
So, like,
a 14-year-old boy.
exactly.
Girl.
You real lucky that they have the word of God in them and they didn't press charges.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you are in your own
Home.
space, but you open the door. So now it's like, it's public. It's now public.
Oh my word. Oh my. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
So I have an am I as well. Am I the asshole for not watching my newborn niece for 2 weeks while her parents visit Italy? My brother Kevin's wife, Casey, just had a baby. Now they are badgering the family because they have a 2-week vacation planned in Italy in 4 months. I explained to my brother that a baby doesn't just magically appear. I feel like they had plenty of time to either reschedule or cancel this trip. Also, 2 weeks is a very long time to leave a baby.
Yes.
I'm not watching the baby, even in shifts between our parents and Casey's parents. My mom said my mom said she's not watching a baby for 2 weeks straight. And I feel like Casey's
Wait,
family
this is a
said
newborn?
the same thing. Newborn.
Like, are y'all crazy?
Y'all are crazy. My brother acts like his wife deserves this vacation because she just had a baby. And it was all she looked forward to during the pregnancy was her trip to Italy. I told my brother that his wife's priorities seem fucked up. So I suggest you guys drop the baby in one of those safe haven drop boxes at the fire station because Casey is going to be in for a lifetime of disappointment because of her choices. My brother called me an asshole, and I asked him why the fuck did they have this baby in the first place if they didn't want it. I don't see anything wrong with what you're saying because it needs to land home. And as much as it was harsh, I still don't think it landed home because I feel as though it's still about what the wife wants. And I feel another thing I feel as though is I see a lot of people getting push presents and stuff, and probably this is her push present, right? This is what she asked for. Fine. But is your push present realistic? No. You could have gone to Italy while you were pregnant on a baby moon. During the safe time frame of your pregnancy. You could have done that trip before. Hell, you could have waited about 2 years or even 3 and then go. What's the urgency? What is the urgency? So yes, I agree. Her wording was a bit harsh, but I feel as though you kept pushing her. Because if you didn't understand, no, the first time is a newborn baby. You don't do that to a newborn baby. First of all, I don't know any new parents that does this. They doesn't want to leave the child. Who's Casey? Who is she? The only set of people I know who could actually do that is actors, people in the industry. And hell, Holly didn't even leave her child. Is Holly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she went with her child. She went with her child to film. Who's you, Casey?
Yeah. So, number one, why did they book the vacation that time? It makes no sense. Unless it was for being planned years before and then the pregnancy happened.
No, this was a gift.
This was the
This was a
gift.
gift. This was a gift for having
He
the
said
baby.
it was a gift for having the baby. Okay. Why the baby can't go? And for me, right, when I had my son, I think I went to a wedding. And I wanted to go back home because my boobs felt like they were going to explode. So you have that uncomfortable feeling in your boobs because your boobs get so full because your child not there to breastfeed. So granted, you could pump. But for 2 weeks, how much milk are you leaving for your child within these 2 weeks? Especially a newborn. Like, I'm trying to think about this. Like, you are not going to be able to pump so much in this time frame because the milk production is be very slow in the beginning and then it builds its way up, right?
And then they have 4 months, so it definitely will build before the trip.
Oh, well then, yeah, you'd have had enough milk. But my whole thing is, why would you even want to leave your child now so young for 2 weeks? You're not even saying like 3 days, 2 days, 2 weeks? Nah. Like,
And if they start this habit now, and the next child, it will be a next thing, and they want to drop off again.
They need to employ a nanny
And
to
carry
go
nanny.
along on the trip. And because they clearly want to enjoy
The time together.
their time together. But
That was selfish.
no, this does not make sense. It does not make sense. It doesn't. I don't think she's an asshole for what she said.
I don't think so.
Because they're being too ridiculous. Whatever happened to cars being push presents and jewelry, and y'all could do the vacation in a. Nobody's saying that she don't deserve a vacation, but the timing is just off. The timing is off.
Very, very off.
Oh, there you.
So the weekend is approaching, and you're wondering what the hell to watch. You have Netflix. You want to know what the hell to watch? That's okay. I have 5 Netflix originals, movies, and TV. Do I have any movies? I don't think I have any movies. I think it's series. Yeah, they're all series that you could get into and enjoy. So the first one is Behind Her Eyes. An affair of friendship and a dangerous game of manipulation blur the lines between reality and nightmares. All the plot twists in that, y'all gonna like it. You've watched it. You've watched it.
I did?
Behind Her Eyes, yeah, you did.
Wow.
You
Like
did.
a long time ago. Yes, I did.
You did.
Oh my goodness. No, I did. But sometimes movie titles is just like escape me. I don't know if this happened to anybody else, but yes, I did. And
You did.
it was kind of sad,
did.
kind of scary. Yeah.
The other one is Inside Man. I actually recently watched this one. So, Inside Man, a mystery unfolds as a brilliant criminologist behind bars uses his expertise to unravel a deadly puzzle in the outside world. Guys, that's a short series, 4 episodes. Y'all will get it. Y'all will get
4 episodes?
Yeah, it's a short series, but I'm hearing that it's supposed to have a season 2.
Okay.
So, What If? What If is about a couple given a risky proposition that leads to disrupting their lives. Now power, desire, and betrayal collide in unpredictable ways. Get into What If. The Lincoln Lawyer. A charismatic defense attorney fights high-stake cases from the back seat of his Lincoln. That's the only place he could really think. Guys, good show. Good show. The Gentleman, which is actually a release from this year. A kingpin decides to retire, and in doing so, London's underworld erupts in a dangerous game of deception and double crosses. I think I talked about this. I really enjoyed this one. And this one is a bonus. I spoke about this as well. Stay Close. A mysterious disappearance pulls strangers into a web of lies, dark secrets, and deadly consequences. I know all they're gonna watch it. I know all they're gonna watch it, and I know all they're gonna enjoy it. So, all I have a TV guide. Don't say I didn't follow on. Don't say. I know it's been a while since I give recommendations, like a list. All I back on my game. Bear with me. Right, so this comes to the end of the episode. It's the end of the episode, and we have what?
I'm saying we're tuning out.
Yeah, we are. We are tuning out.
Until next week, guys.
Before, let me leave you all with an affirmation of the week. I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. Don't look at it in a bad light. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.